Okay, green salutations, good day and hi, you guys and gals, and welcome back to the Vtuber Racing Project channel. Yep, the VTRP channel, not to be confused with the GTA VTRP roleplay thing that has been going on this past week or so. If you're coming into this channel looking for something like that, then it's not quite it. It has cars in it, but yeah, it's and stars are awarded, but in a completely different sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the penultimate stream of 2025. It's the last weekend of races for the channel for this year, so rounds 10 through 12 of CorpoCar World Series Season 8. We're going to be having a round in Sepang in Malaysia, and then a double round in Motegi. Let's have a look at the points standings as they currently stand. Should be Cotton Bum still with a massive lead, 95-point lead, 313 points. Just having a bit of trouble getting points, but just still holding on as much as possible to her big lead here. Second, Mobility of Videre, 218. Third, V from Rise Rama Rokora, 210. Meru Onino, fourth with 207. And Roka Rurin of Chroma Shift is fifth with 203. And interesting results are seen here. After Shibi, the next driver down with at least one win is Stimpak in sixth. That's right, no wins by anyone between second and fifth. Best that could be done at the moment is Roka's 2 second-place finishes, and she won this season's West Series without having won a race in that series, interestingly enough. Anyway, let's get to the bottom half of the standings, and I'm sorry to report that another driver will no longer be competing in CorpoCar. You may have gotten the word that Fancy Fido has been terminated from various projects, so I've taken her out of the roster, and she's retired from the series. So yeah. So it's just 2 drivers left in various project and Worlds. We'll see what they can do. Well, Taga Torgami is finally on the board with just 4 points, but that's the only points that she has scored so far. Anyway, 5 minutes into the stream, and might as just well unmute Discord. Adak is currently having fun at Comic Fiesta convention in his country, so just hoping he has a lot of fun there. Anyway, now and okay. Hello, Chrono.
Hello.
So you're ready to go for 3 rounds in Asia?
Let's go. Absolutely.
3 rounds in 3 different tracks and 2 different racing resorts. Alright. Let's go right ahead. Okie dokie. Round 10 taking place at a former hotspot in F1 racing, the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. So, looking into the article, using the full Grand Prix circuit, 5.543 kilometer, 3.444 mile, 15 turn circuit. And 54 drivers in the roster. Only 36 will be able to qualify, though. Let's just go ahead and load. Get right to the action. Yes. Yes, as you're saying.
As per standard.
Okay.
Also, please open the cam. There we go.
I keep forgetting about that, but luckily I got reminded. Okay, so all is good. Let's go ahead and see who will come out and have us do the track preview. You should have that track up, and let's proceed with track preview.
As you blast down through the straight, you are immediately greeted by a very, very tight hairpin. That will be turn 1, which is immediately followed by 2. And then a gentle right-hand bend, which would be turn 3. And then a front stretch. A medium stretch into a hard brake for turn 4 and another right hand. And a gentle left for turn 5, which is immediately followed by a right hand 6. Gentle right hand 6, and now we enter a 7, which is immediately followed by 8, both of them being right-handers. And there's another tight turn in turn 9, which demands hard braking, exiting into 10. Then turn 11, and another straight stretch before you reach turn 12, and soon 13. And down into 14, and a big straightaway before another tight turn to finish the track. Turn 15.
Alright,
which then will make a whole lap around Sepang International Circuit.
Thanks for the track preview. Chronos, so let's go ahead and set the grid and no, I'm not supposed to see Fangzy in this roster anymore because I'm tired. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and set the grid for this race. We need 36 cars qualifying. Fun. And will we need to reroll? Not seemingly.
Please check the top ranks first too before you go.
Yeah. Let's see.
Don't want another blooper like last time.
Perfectly aware. Perfectly aware. Yeah. Yeah. I can't confirm she's not there. Well, Sarah Luceria has been dealing with a bout of motion sickness from playing Peak last night, so that's why she rather underperformed in qualifying for this round. So we'll see her later, hopefully. Etsumiri Hamoria Mayfei, Meru Lisa, Alicia Strani, Alias Anono, Serena V. Shibi, Rena, Tomomi Snoozy, Icy, and Azura all missed a cut. Hinori Natsukawa is in pole for this race right here. This is a driver for Specialite. Just need to mark her name as pole.
Seems like our regular would like who's next behind.
Yeah. Front row start by the reigning CorpoCar World's champion in Kubanori Miel, who's going to move to IndieCar in May. And anyway, just going to go ahead and screen cap this for our recording. Chat. Okay. Please take us through the rest of the grid after Miel.
Right then, the rest of the top 10 would be Tsukasa Ryogoku for specialty and Camisole Corset for socks. Yeah, I had to burp there. Sorry. Kana Yanagi for Glitch Stars and Airi Viridis for Videre. Mozumi Pichi again for Videre and Mi Wabel for Glitch Stars. And rounding out our top 10 would be Arisa Nunish for Glitch Stars and Magumo Magomori for Speciality. And the rest of our grid in this particular order: Bonnie Bartswell, Yomi Kinley, Rem Kanashibari, Mia Melonia, Leia Memoria, Kiri Spika, Plane Hoshikuzu, Imi Bisu, Mercy Modiste, Sarita Starstruck, Stimpack, Mochi, Terra 404, Yena Youngblood, Ruby Runeheart, I almost said Runa Runeheart, Enya Ignis, Hugh
Careful.
Isaka,
Yeah, we don't want an incident like last Sunday.
Serenity Cosmica, Mito Sita, Rararokora, Yuma? Lumi,
I said no
Kimi,
incident like last time, please.
Dr. Nova, Katya Sable, Taiga Toragami, Rakaruren, and Mumu Yumemi.
Names are hard. But still, we
Yes,
must...
you're rapid firing.
yeah, it's... yeah, all good, yeah. We must carry on. 21-minute time limit for this round 10 in Sepang. Let's get right to it. And let's expire, and the 36 cars are rolling for round 10. Good start by Hinori, bit of a slow start by Miel. Excuse me. As everyone goes through the first few turns, looks like it's a clean start by everyone.
Nice camera angle over there.
Yeah. Hinori peeling away.
And Miel and Viridis apparently up to third. And we are having a yellow apparently. I don't know why. And there are two that are clearly lagging.
Yep, that's Mumu and Roka and Terra. More like 3 lagging. And we have Siwai Saka without a win, and Taiga is currently outside the top 30 again.
You mean 30, right?
Outside the top 30. Now
And
the
catch a break.
This very
Down the
interesting
hairpin goes.
around the very interesting grandstand that is rather inside out. Hinori Natsukawa, Kuminori Miel, and Ali Viridis, your top 3 after this opening lap.
Kinda looks like flowers, the stadium roof. Or was it China?
Yeah,
No,
very
I
nice
think this is...
roof design in Malaysia.
Yeah, they look really like flowers. Now that I remember.
Part, Enya, and inexplicably Siu remains out.
Because her AI probably missed the pit stop line.
Yeah, most
you
likely.
would have told me.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know much about this girl, to be completely honest. And that goes for a lot of these people in the grid.
Hinori Natsukawa, let's see. What can we say about...
For starters, what is she in the lore?
She doesn't have a wiki page.
Oof.
But Specialty does have an English language page, so I can see. She's a girl who loves anything fun and is always in high spirits. She's good at lifting up the mood with her upbeat attitude and energy, but she can get so absorbed when she starts talking that she loses track of time. While she can be a bit airheaded at times, she's apparently quite serious herself. The lion mascot out at the zoo is her constant companion. Very interesting.
A what mascot?
A lion mascot.
Uh-huh. Probably explains the colors.
Irie was close behind Miel, but still remains behind. Anya just now getting out, one lap down. And here is the previous race winner, just still barely holding on in the top 30. Someone is in pits, I think? That's Serena Starstruck of SVP. I have to stop right there. And unsurprisingly, Siua has joined her. Now, what's Hinori's lead? 2.279. Just trying to see what close battles there are at the moment. We have the Series 5 World's Champion right behind this Sox member. Some close racing going on here. Let's go on board with Kiri Speaker. Say her name correctly, please. Otherwise, some BS will happen.
What is this? Lord Voldemort?
Alright, anyway, what else can we see here? We're making a move on Mochi. Yeah, and does go past. And here's a stim pack.
Trying to take a bite of that mochi. And she does.
Passing her fellow agency mate. Charging after Rem.
So fun fact, in the inaugural VGTC, V4M initially put her in before they decided on the final driver, which I will not name.
Very dangerous there, some close bumping between drivers. Meanwhile, back on top we have Hinori dealing with some traffic with a fellow member of Specialite. Irie has managed to go up to second. At the expense of Miel. Here's another Specialty member in Tsukasa Ryogoku, currently fourth, and Kanani Yanagi, who's been struggling to make ends meet this series, just getting on by in fifth at the moment.
Hey, wait a minute. That plate combined with the Ford logo is reminding me of an old team in Formula 1. Called Stewart, which is currently Red Bull.
Whoa. Doesn't Red Bull drive Honda engines now?
And soon will be Ford.
Ah.
So it will be going full circle.
Huh. Oh, brilliant.
Stewart Ford, Jaguar Ford, and now Red Bull Ford. On the Red Bull powertrains. back to the leading girl, our leading lady of this race so far.
So far, mostly a clean race. Helps by the fact that this track is rather large.
Oh, definitely.
12 minutes 15 left, so we're well over. Well, nearly halfway, I think. Nearly halfway. Some close battles going on by some of these drivers. I think Kana almost overtook Tsukasa, but ultimately their positions keep unchanged.
Nothing ever happens, as some people in 4chan say.
Nothing ever happens when we are paying attention to it. You know, a watch pot never boils.
Yeah. Exactly. You taught me that.
And Katya wants to see what it's like to get cursed, apparently. Having to stop at pit lane. Ah, Stimmy is in pit as well. You just hate to see that.
Nobody likes seeing that.
Ganori continuing to maintain her lead as we are seeing a bit of a blooper involving some of the drivers, it looks like. Yeah, what's an incident involving her and Lumi Yukime, I believe? Yeah, that's massive damage. Rear wing extracted from Lumi's car. That's gonna send her down into an extended pit stop.
Oh boy. Nobody likes that.
Roka also wounded. I don't know if that's the same incident or if it's a different incident.
But either way, it's insult to injury at this rate.
Indeed. Yeah. Yeah, Taiga continuing her tough luck this month. Jeez Louise.
And nobody liked that.
No sirree, pop.
You cut off?
Testing?
Okay. All good.
Okay.
The battle for second kind of still continuing with 8 1/4 to remain.
Actually, Tsukasa and Ryogoku managed to make her way up to a clear third. Yeah, top three are looking rather clear as Tsukasa goes past Roka, who just got back into race.
So the one I saw with
is still stuck in pit
was
lane,
a back marker.
and no one else is in pit lane besides her. Besides Lumi Yukime. Anyway, we're down to 8 minutes, it seems.
So, livery update, I'm in the midst of my production for Kiara's car.
Yep, that's right. Chrono has just 2 liveries left in Worlds. Yeah, just 2 liveries left. Takanashi Kiara and Vestia Zeta, and then he's all done with all 33 Worlds drivers. As for the Challenge Series, I still need to apply the Hollow AN decals for Izuki Michiru and
Hanazono Sayaka, if I'm not mistaken.
Sayaka. Okay. Yes. Thank you. That name was on the very tip of my tongue.
Well, I know that name thankfully because one acquaintance on Twitter is also named that. Which makes things very convenient.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And she's a devout fan also of Mori.
Wow.
Among other things. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's just see if there are any more bloopers here. 29 are in the lead lap. And Katya just wants to be cursed, and Taiga just nothing but cursing for her. Taiga can't catch a break.
Yeah, my hands were too busy to clap.
I understand. You're just definitely busy working hard on the Kiara livery. So yeah. So I'm just doing that for you.
And okay, what's going on? Okay, all good.
Yeah. By the by, other news. I've made a couple of concept logos for V Proto, and Chrono prefers one over the other, so I think we're gonna go with his suggestion. Haven't revealed it to the public yet, but I may do so soon with the okay from him and Adak. Oh, also in V Proto, I found an LMDH and LMH R-Packer Assetto Corsa, and shockingly, it has much better racing than the paid mods for some strange reason. The paid mods with the required manual editing of ballast and restrictor in Content Manager. Now the car pack I got already pre-bopped, so no need for further tweaking. Just no additional fixes. The racing very close to each other. It's like really ideal. It's pristine. It feels good, man. The cars, yeah. The racing on those cars is, man, much better, much cleaner than the paid mods. That's just strange. How this car pack I got would have much better racing than the different variety of cars I got from different makers. The paid mods, the cars, that's just silly stuff. I mean, come on.
Well,
Irene, being a bit dangerous.
It may be silly, but that's a great reminder that being priced isn't everything.
All that glitters is not gold.
Yep.
Coming on to 3 minutes here. Hinori still leading the way, dominating this Sepang race. We've already had a driver dominate the entire race. A specialty driver dominates an entire race this series in Mumuyumemi, who won at Salt Lake City. And Hinori Natsukawa might as well just repeat the feat here in Sepang. Still need to check the times here. 142 something. This may be the penultimate lap. Yeah, this is not the white flag lap. There's going to be one more after this one. Aili Villadis remains second, and Tsukasa remaining third. Oh, good camera angle. Just we don't need to see a clear view of that car. Okay, now that's more like it. Camera man a bit slow right there. See what's going on. Hana is fourth ahead of Miel. Still a distance behind Ryogoku. And Villadis is trying to keep out of trouble, or if she wants to score another nice amount of points to her name. Hinori Natsukawa having a very good race. Let's see. Medal counts. Only just got the one podium so far. That's a second place finish in an East Series race. And she's got one more lap to go for a chance at her first win. One lap to go so that she can secure that victory here. Irie having a very good race still. There's just no one ahead of her. It's just clear from danger. And Tsukasa also going pretty good here. Trying to keep the bid alive for a double podium for Specialite.
I just wonder, imagine if our Formula Holo worked like the EA
Hinori
Holo
runs
game.
out of fuel! Oh no!
Oh no!
Man, talk about heartbreak.
Oh my goodness!
Looks like the track type worked
man.
against her.
Heartbreak here!
But
Irie
not-
Villadis has stolen the lead! Just hopefully she doesn't run out of fuel the rest of the way! Oh man! Hinori was so close to a victory, but she runs out of fuel at an inopportune moment! And coming down to the finish, Aili Villadis is gonna be victorious in Sepang! That is her first CorpoCar win! Goodness gracious, gee willikers!
Big balls of fire indeed. Goodness gracious, big balls of fire.
It's great balls of fire, but I see where you're going. Yeah. What a result by the VJ member! Finally joined the win column along with her fellow gen mates. No double podium for
Long
Tsukasa Ryogoku, but she is going to finish second. And Kana Yanagi rounds out the podium here.
for glitch, right?
Yes! And ultimately, it's a busted engine. From 1st to 29th. Holy guacamole! That just happened!
Yep, she will stay there under the 3-lap rule. Unfortunate, but it is the rules.
Tara is done, and Serena starstruck, and just waiting for Kitaspeaka to finish. And that son of a gun, that was a shock finish to the race.
Talk about shock value.
Hinori almost had that win locked up, but the Lion suddenly lost its roar. And it's Irie Villadis getting the dub here in Malaysia. Gotta take a moment to process that, folks.
We are dropping syllables because this is how chaotic that end was.
And where is Kana Yanagi? There we go. That is her. That's Kana Yanagi's second World's podium. And first World's podium as a member of Glitch. And Tsukasa. Where's Tsukasa? Her second podium, and then that's Irie's third World's podium and first ever win. So I'm gonna mark that off. But you gotta feel for Hinori. That is just a brutal way to lose the win. Engine going bye-bye.
Doing the old Windows XP shutdown sound. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Let's take us through the grid.
Starting for fourth?
Starting from fourth.
Alright, the rest of your top 10 for this Malaysian race. Kumanwimia for Globy. Mozumi Pichi for Videre. Bonnie Barkswell for Globy. Camizel Corzette for Sox. Miwa Bell for Glitch Stars. Arisa Nunish, another Glitch Stars. And Mia Melania for Chroma Shift, rounding out the top 10. And for the rest of the grid in this particular order, Yomi Kinley, Mita Osita, Magomo Magomori, Yena Youngblood, Mercy Modiste, Rem Kanashibari, Plane Hoshikuzu, Serenity Cosmica, Dr. Nova, Ruby Runeheart, Leia Memoria, Rararokora, Mochi, Imibisu, Mumuyumemi, Terra 404, Serena Starstruck, Kirispeaka, Hinori Natsukawa, Sue Aisaka, Katya Sable, Rocco Rorin, Taiga Toragami, Enya Ignis, Dempek, and Lumi Yukime.
And that is a curse for Katya. And Taiga again failing to score. So
But she did score already, right?
yeah, just the one race.
And if I remember correct, she won?
No, she only got 4 points that round.
Oh. It must have been the other pointless. driver that time.
Yeah, that was Mumu Umemi. That was Mumu Umemi in Salt Lake City.
Holy shit, that was crazy.
Indeed.
Oh.
Just gotta make sure it's all 36 cars and 28 points for 12th. 28 points for 12th. That's Mita Osita. Why do I keep misspelling her name in the file? I gotta fix that.
Dami to cosita.
All right. Shibby didn't qualify, and oh man, her points lead has been slashed by nearly half. She now has only a 50-point lead. We have a tie in points.
Am I seeing another Regis run?
Yeah, maybe. We have a tie in points per second. Tsukasa Ryogoku and Mosumi Pichi each have 263 points. Tsukasa, by countback, has the tiebreaker due to her second place finish and third place finish. Mozu has not had a podium yet, her best finish being only a fifth. Just in this round, actually. Just in this round, right here.
You say just a fifth, but to most people, a fifth is very great.
Yeah. At least she's been scoring well. That's why she's currently third in the standings. Anyway, Mercy Modiste 222, Rawa Rokora 219. That's your top five, and okay, and yeah, that's just basically it. All right, we are gonna take a break for just a few minutes and sort things out, process what just happened in this last round, and we're gonna move on to Motegi for an oval race, and then a road course race after that. All right.
Oh, so the oval comes first.
Yes. All right. See you all in a few minutes, everyone. Let's have a double round at Motegi! Alright,
Oh my god,
everyone.
That's quite a jump scare.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Anyway, only 38 laps. That's a bit short, but that's apparently what I have written down.
Maybe the oval is that long.
It's only 1.5 miles in length, 2.493 kilometer, 1.549 mile track. It's one of the slower 1.5 mile tracks utilized in CorpoCar and IndieCar. Banking seems moderate at just 10 degrees, but though the racing may be on the slower side, we still see plenty of action on this track.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
That's bound to be exciting. Done. Please turn on the OBS. There we go.
Because I keep forgetting. Let's have a look at the track preview.
Refresh me. SVP is Stellaverse, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I've been seeing this little girl from apparently their agency all over my ads.
Which one?
She's white and kind of white, beigeish, and brown and black. And is a little girl. At least in physical stature.
And that doesn't seem to explain much. Anyway, this is Motegi. It's relatively similar to Gateway, except slightly longer. And the first two turns in Motegi are larger than the last two turns, which is contrary to what Gateway has.
No question. Is my clicking sounds being heard over there?
I don't see much in the way of clicking. Did I set the race to rolling? Okay. I did set the race to rolling. Well, great. Let's go ahead and set the grid. And son of a gun, kinda didn't qualify.
Oh boy.
And Sarah's still dealing with motion sickness, it seems. Yeah, why do the collabs keep having to be played in games with first-person viewpoints? That is just nuts.
First person anything is the trend these days.
Oh no. Another DNQ for Shibby. Oh dear, oh dear.
He ends up losing it. I'm calling it the Regis curse.
If you want to call it that, then I suppose that would be the case. Yeah. Anyway, I suppose we'll have to speak at poll.
Whew.
Don't tempt. Don't tempt. If you can help it.
All right, all
Well, wait,
right.
hold on. I just need to mark pole for her. And then you can go ahead, I suppose, just take us through this grid.
All right. So for the rest of the top 10, in the first row down, that would be Hinori Natsukawa and Airi Viridis. Hang on, wasn't she the one that suffered the heartbreak last time?
Yeah, Hinori. Yeah, she wants revenge for that. Yeah.
Alright, continuing. Tsukasa Ryogoku and Taiga Toragami for Specialty and Chroma Shift. Arisa Nunes and Enya Ignis for Glitch Stars and again Chroma Shift. And rounding out the top 10 would be Snuzichu for Socks and Rem Kanashibari for V4 Mirai. And the rest of the grid in this particular order: Chikafuji Lisa, Serena Starstruck, Mercy Modiste, Amoria, Rokarore, Magomo Magomori, Ketsu Soul Scale, Camisole Corset, Rina Lunette, Mochi Mito Osita, Leia Memoria, Serena Maiko, Miwa Bell, Yomi Kinley, Alicia Delantano, Elias Anono, Imi Bisu, Kumano Imiel, Serenity Cosmica, Strawny Cuddles, Mumu Yumemi, Yena Youngblood, Bonnie Barkswell, Katya Sable, V Sensei, Plane Hoshikuzu, Lumi Yukime, Mosumi Pichi, and Shu Aisaka.
Okay, everyone is set to go for this 38-lap race here in Twin Ring Motegi, now Mobility Resort Motegi, actually. It's the penultimate oval race of the season. Let's see how everyone fares. You're gonna fast forward a bit, so we're gonna start off here, I guess. So there is the Series 5 World's Champion up in pole, alongside one Mia Melania.
Let me guess, she liked melons?
Perhaps. Anyway, we're set to begin round 11 here. First of two races in Motegi. Off they go.
We are go as we briefly see a 4 wide, with most doing 3 wides. But Kirispika holds still. And Inori Natsukawa.
There's a 5 wide! I just saw a brief 5 wide. That is crazy stuff.
Same here. Inori Natsukawa lining up a move from the inside line.
And V-Sensei is lagging behind the other 39 cars. Well then.
And there's Airi Viridis trying to tuck her front wing behind that gearbox, and that's Taiga Toragami on the podium. I repeat, Taiga Toragami is on the move.
Taiga wanted to get on the board with some points to her name. Oh man. In CorpoCar, basically anything can happen. Oh, look at her go. Currently second, but she's on the outside, and there's cars passing by, and everyone going all willy-nilly, and someone loses a front wing.
Everybody gangster till somebody stubs their nose into somebody's business.
Yeah. Who could that be?
I faintly saw white.
Yeah, it was a white one. We'll be sure to figure that mystery out. That is Mia Melania. Oh no, that is a brutal way to start things off.
And I
Sweetest
even
star
saw
stuff
that
up
front wing a bit. Yeah, it indeed is her, since the front wing flipped over into the pit lane. Serena reaching for the stars with that lead so far.
Spica up in front. Followed by Lisa, who already has a win to her name at Misano.
You mentioned Spica, and it reminds me of what pretty much is the main group in Uma Musume. Which is essentially a group of misfits
wide.
led by
Three
Gold
wide.
Chip.
Led by Gold Chip. I get it. Yes. Yes. And a fun fact. You know that's interesting 18th century horse, maybe 17th, maybe 18th century horse named Potato. That is Potooo. Potato, because 8 O's. You know that's horse Potato. Gold Ship is apparently a really distant, really distant descendant of that oddly named horse.
So the silliness does indeed run in her blood.
Yeah.
Starstruck still shining bright in the lead. But a lot are pretending for her shine there. And that includes Taiga. I'm seeing that orange and white car.
Another 3 wide. We're seeing 3 wide, maybe 4 wide. There's almost a 4 wide right there. Yeah, nearly right there. Of course, we saw a 5 wide off of turn 4 after the first lap. Lisa leading the way for Chroma Shift. Here comes Mercy Modiste for Wheeler, going past Lisa.
Needling through to the lead.
Indeed.
But Lisa, here comes Lisa, ramming into that lead. And there's Taiga just prowling around on the inside.
Oh, dangerous for Rem Kanashibari. Almost got into the wall. Still in it, though. Despite a loss of a few positions.
Reminds me of the old Sauber liveries from the 2000s. Sauber, of course, having just
look at that.
departed, and
now Ketsu goes in front.
Where are they coming from, even? And there's another face trying to vie for the lead, and that will be Rokarurin, treading her way onto the front of the grid, and there she goes alongside Imi Bisu.
What's with the cars slipping and getting close to the wall? That is just silly stuff right here.
I'ma just chalk it up to physics.
Tsukasa Goku with an awesome second place finish at Sepang, currently second here in the Motegi Oval.
And is very much right up Rokarurin's gearbox.
Almost saw 4 wide, 3 wide here at the moment. Now there is a 4 wide. There was a 4 wide. I swear I saw such a
just for 2
width.
seconds max.
Lots of pushing and shoving. Crazy stuff happening here. Mita Osita, side by side with Tsukasa and Roka for the lead. 3 wide for the lead. And Tsukasa back up in front. Here's Rem, who had a rush with danger, a brief rush with danger a few laps ago, but now she has gone up to the front of the pack. Was let down as far back as 13th, I believe, after that near fatal error. And look at her currently leading the way here in, I don't even know what lap this is. There's just
it's
like
22 out of 38. Does it lap up? Does it count up or count down?
it descends.
Okay, there it is. I have confirmation.
So this
21 out of 38.
So this is lap 18, I believe. This is lap 18.
Yeah, we are. 17 laps completed. We are currently in lap 18 and soon will be 19. As Lisa... Wait, no, that's not Lisa. That's Ryogoku.
That's right. Tsukasa Ryogoku leading the way, yep.
Still doing a little Taiga watch.
Taiga watch? Oh, currently 6th, but still well in the points.
Oh boy, am I
top.
excited to do the actual watch series in Formula Holo.
Look at how far ahead the top 5 are.
But reminder, it can swing any which way at a drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Rem, Yomi, Chokasa, Roka, and Mita are contenders for the lead.
Again,
and there's a 3
wide
battle
yeah.
for the lead. And Yomi slips through the inside. And Rem tries to line up the move from the outside lane. But Yomi maintains for now. Down the tighter turn we go.
Someone is in pit lane. That's Yuna Youngblood. Which is not Taiga Toragami.
Thankfully, the car's a lot more orange.
Speaking of, still in the points, at least.
Man, I can't wait to do the real thing once late Jan comes. Yomi against Rem, and Mita being the third player. Mita slots into second, and behind, in between them,
It has the outside line.
Roka into second. Power sliding into that position. Would she be the one to rock Motegi Oval?
We'll find out in 13 laps.
as she's going ever closer.
Ooh.
And
Slow
she
down a
got
bit.
caught. He got caught back by Mita. And Mita's
is
on the move.
quickly charging, yeah.
Looking for that inside angle. Not yet.
And we have chaos,
Oh,
I think. We have potential chaos. I think someone may have lost a wing, and someone may be hurt.
I can confirm one wing.
That's Amy Biso. Oh. In pit lane, but
Ow.
without a wing. Several cars in pit lane.
Yeah.
And,
oh
yeah.
no, and that's Rem too. And it probably is the pit lane shuffle. With 11 laps to go. Seriously though, why can't you?
For a shuffle.
Early, but definitely reasonable. We
And
probably just got our perception warped.
Here, I guess, are some of the others coming in.
Because they sure as hell are not taking another repeat from last time.
And for some reason, Irie drove through the pit lane without stopping.
Ow.
And then there we go.
Here.
Yeah, that's the curse right there.
And that's Mia.
Yeah.
Stubbing her nose into Irie's business.
Not even Irie is immune to the curse.
Especially not Irie, given her luck lately.
So, Miwa Bell is in front, I suppose?
Yeah, that would happen when the pit stop shuffle happens. And that's Yomi behind and Roka. How long can Miwa Bell hold with 8 laps remaining? Oh boy. I'm watching the tower right now and Taiga's just holding on.
R Factor had to bring in a shuffle. Just to fuck with everything. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh no!
Amy is
That's
also
really
out.
Yomi car there.
So
Amy's pretty much dead in the water right there. Which means Roka is firmly second. Along with Rem in a distant third at almost 5 seconds. No words there.
What the fuck? How did Irie restore her wheel? I thought it got bumped off. I thought she was out of the race, but still outside the top 30, and she might as well end up getting the curse like with the gotcha in the previous round. But still, that just makes no sense. Why is this black magic here? And Amy Biso was supposed to be the one who be the one with the black magic, and yet just I can't think. I can't speak. Here comes Roka chasing after Miwa Bell, and yet will remain behind, I guess. Whoa! A potential slip up by Miwa Bell on turn 1 that will allow Roka to go up ahead. Breathe, Dag. Breathe.
Yeah, just chalk it up again to her exes going completely wrong.
Well, son of a gun. Here comes another, shuffle. And nothing makes sense anymore. 3 to go. Rena Lunette apparently wants a win to her name. Unless she will go into pit lane. We'll find out momentarily. Gasp, shock, aw, she wants to go in pit lane. Same for Mumu. Yep. And Leia and Amoria, yep, likewise. Strawny and Miwa Bell is yeah. Is like 2 laps away from a win.
Hopefully, no R-Factor gremlins, knock on wood.
I think a computer virus may have messed up the AI here, and fittingly, a Glitch Stars virus member is 1 lap away from a win. White flag. And another wheel has popped off. God help us all. Motegi,
Oof.
where anything can happen, and Mirabelle will go into pit lane, and I can't even think anymore. Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay, who is set to...
Yeah, okay.
Set to...
Mirabelle wins. Okay, that's it.
Man, that's some Schumacher 1999 Schumacher.
I think that's a second time.
Third win.
That's the second time this month that someone Schumachered their way to a win. 1918. I feel like we could have added like a couple more laps. This race only lasted 19 minutes 18 seconds. Unfortunately, this weekend I can't get into ibuprofen because I'm stuck having to take a drinking game during the weekend. If you know, you know.
Alas, I shared your pain. Hopefully not for long.
I'm already having to take 6 drinks, and that was on the first day, and yeah. And I woke up with a slight headache, and obviously this doesn't help with matters, Chrono. This doesn't help with matters.
Oh. Anyway, back to business.
And yeah. Let's see. First win for Miwa Bell, and then we have Rem. Where is Rem? And Enya takes 3rd, apparently. Let's see. Miwa Bell, Rem, Enya. Yeah, let's just scan through the rest of the field quickly so I can get out of here quickly.
Alright, so your rest of the top 10. Katya Sabo for Varpro. Mercy Modiste for VLR. Serena Starstruck for Televerse. Rokuruin for Chroma Shift. Bumuyumimi for Specialite. Camisole Corset for Socks. And Mito Sita rounding out the top 10 for VNU. And for the rest of our grid, the rest of our finishers, Chikafuji Lisa, Mochi, Siu Aisaka, Rina Lunette, Leia Memorias, Serena Maiko, Ketsu Sosuke, Tsukasa Ryogoku, Strani Cuddles, Amoria, Yomi Kinley, Bonnie Barkswell, Snoozichu, alias Anono,
Tiger
Taiga,
got points! Tiger got points! Tiger got points! Holy cow!
Plane Hoshikuzu, Kumanui Miel, Arisa Nunes, Shiana Youngblood, Mozumi Pichi, V Sensei, Alicia Dalontano, your final finisher, and Magomo Magomori, Umi Yukime, Kirispika, Hinori Natsukawa, Mia Melonia, Serenity Cosmica, Irie Viridius, and Amy Bisu. With Lumi, Mia, and Serenity the only classified finishers among that last set of names.
I just need to check here. I'm maybe missing a name. Okay. And yes, everything does look good. And Hinori, I mean, come on. Just bad luck for her today. Star Factor, give it. Star Factor, take it away. Yeah. Yeah. And obviously, I'm missing Mita's name somewhere. 10th place finish, 32 points. 32 points again? Really? Unless I'm mistaken? No. No, no, that's a different race result to the past 2 rounds. Whatever. So you have 2 first-time race winners in 2 races for today, I guess. Let's see. And, yes, pain, hurt, just rage, fury, irritation, and humiliation for the drivers that finished below 30. And Shibi's point lead has been cut to 34 now. Oh boy. Tsukasa Ryogoku, second with 279, 34 points behind, of course. And up to third is Miwabel, 270. Fourth, Mercy Modiste, 267. Those would be Peachy, 264. That's your top 5. And yeah, that's how it stands so far. Oh no, Hinori on the bottom 5 had a chance to get 100 points at Sepang, but lost it in final lap, and then ultimately ends up worse at the Motegi Oval, and yeah. Oh boy! All right, we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna try the road course race at Motegi, I guess. Ooh, I like where you're going with the Kiara's livery chrono. Nice.
Uh-huh.
All right, see you in a few minutes. Again, sorry about the delay, but we are gonna get right back in and get right to it here. Alright, Motegi Road Course. That distance makes no sense here. I'm checking the wiki page. The road course is actually 2.93 miles and 4.801 kilometers with 14 turns. And as you can see, the road course is completely separate from the oval. Anyway, Chrono, do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Right, let's go ahead and roll it. Okay, that makes more sense, slightly more sense. 2.980 mile, 4.796. I see 4.801 and 2.983. Yeah, which is close enough. Let's quickly get through the track preview.
With Serena.
Yep. Now we are gonna start right around here and get through the track preview. Okay.
As you enter the last 3 corners, you start by blasting up from that main straightaway, quite a long one, which then gives way to a really tight right-hander as our first turn, and another quite as long straightaway, which would then give way to a tight left-hander and tight double left, 2 and 3. Then another long stretch of straight. Before you enter, turn 4 switchback. Then be a right-hander. And that's 5. Approaching 5. 6. 7. I don't know where am I right now. All I know that this is a left turn.
We're approaching the very tight hairpin.
That would have been 9 already.
Yeah, this is the very tight
Now-
hairpin.
That's 10th. There apparently is an alternative start-finish straight. And on to 11 we go. That's a very tight right. And then into the final 3 corners, which come up in quick succession, 12, 13, and 14. And there, a lap at Mobility Resort Motegi, formerly called Twin Ring Motegi, which I know of from Gran Turismo.
As you may have noticed, still the older livery for Serena Michael. I will have it updated because she re-debuted under a new gen. I'll have the update for the 9th season. Anyway.
Yeah, that is something strange, I gotta say.
And oh, what just happened? What? Oh, did my finger slip? Oh dear. Did my finger slip? Oh, what just happened? Oh, look, Miami and Texas A&M are about to play in like 40 minutes time, and oh man. Oh dear, Mirabel got cursed. That's all 3 races with a curse today. Oh man, that's just silly stuff.
I'm just tired at this rate. It has been crazy, the AM hours for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear, this is looking grim.
Yeah. Welcome to CorpoCar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is pretty much just R-Factor things.
And Serena ultimately didn't qualify. Alright, you know, young blood at pole. And inexplicably, everyone's driving red wall tires for this race. And Yina, that is gonna be an 8th consecutive round in which she has scored points. That is spectacular for her. All right, what's the rest of the field look like?
Right beside her would be VLers. Ketsu Soul Scale immediately followed by another VLer in Mercy Modiste. Mia Melania for Chroma Shift. Alicia Delontano for the outgoing Globy. Soon to be gone, and Iri Viridis for Videre, VVI for Ifivinu. Terra 404 for V4 Mirai, Plane Hoshikuzu for Specialty G, and Ruby Runehart rounding the top 10 for stuff. Yeah. And for the rest of the grid for this last race of the stream, Kiri Spika, Chukasari Goku, Arisa Nunes, Mozumi Pichi, Bito Sita, Elias Anono, Magomo Magomori, Leia Memoria, Serita Starstruck, Serenity Cosmica. I mean, Serenity Cosmica.
Oh no, not this again.
Icy Snowpaws, Bonnie Barkswell, Tomomi Toraya, Yomi Kinley, Sarah Luceria, Dr. Nova, Katya Sable, Stempack, Lumi Yukime, Mumu Yumemi, Rem Kanashibari, Meifei, Imibisu, Chikafuji, Lisa, Amoria, and Meruo,
All right, let's just get this race started so we can get out of here quickly. Cause oh dear, oh dear. All right, so let's race now. Today, 21 minutes. Let's see how it is here. Yina Youngblood at pole. Here come the red lights, and whoopsie doodles, it's green. Here we go. Round 12. And the second of 2 Motegi races. And already a bumping at the start between the 2 row 1 drivers. And Terra 404 was all willy-nilly, and someone loses a win, and already a couple cars going willy-nilly.
404 Racecraft not found. And that's a blue wing. Light blue specifically.
Someone may have lost a wing, and oh, someone has lost a wheel, and that's Arissa Noonish. And the soundboard doesn't.
That's on her.
The soundboard doesn't want to act.
And that's Ketsu in the lead.
Yeah. Who else is wounded? Rem?
Yep, there it is.
Okay, there is the sound. So I'm going to play that again.
Ooh, nasty.
Okay. That did not need to have 30-second latency from the time I pressed the goddamn button. Ugh.
But of course, even us fans are not immune to the Ian curse, it seems.
Everyone going back inside the oval track proper. Ketsu, Yina, and Alicia Dalontano are your top 3 after this first lap. And several drivers, of course, having to pit. Ram, Sarah Luceria, without a rear wing. Yomi, Amoria, Plane, Mita, Sarah Luceria still couldn't quite shake off the heat-induced motion sickness.
So that's what that game is about. What that game is about. I've been only hearing it from Holos and Holostars.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
With it.
I'm getting really tired of the proliferation of such multiplayer games with first-person view. Because it makes it hard to watch for people who are easily prone to motion sickness. And I'm seeing in the upper right-hand corner, some drivers are just now getting out. Ketsu still leading, and no change to the top three after this second lap. And no surprise right here, Sarah just trying to take Dramamine or whatever they have where she currently resides.
Dramamine? What?
Dramamine.
Oh.
And the only
ibuprofen alternative.
it's not ibuprofen. It's nausea medication.
Ah. Never heard of that medicine before.
Yeah. Anyway, traffic in the way of things for the lead drivers. On board with Ketsu, you can see there's a car up far ahead. Well, a few cars, certainly. So we're through the first 5 laps. Still leading the way is Ketsu Soul Scale up, Beeler's 2nd gen. Which unfortunately is now down to just the 5 members.
With the unfortunate passing of Willow Wildfire.
Chrono, please don't consider Vtuber graduations like your deaths. Today has already been stressful enough.
Alright.
But with Hinori just crashing out in the final lap due to engine go kaput, and then the double pit stop shuffle, and the previous race winners' curses, and Oklahoma losing to Alabama last night. And anyway,
in better news.
Oh, whoa.
No, I was asking about. It was just pretty much back to the action.
I thought you had it in better news to report. And
Yeah, we're just adding a little more spice to delivery. Might be my last thing to do for the night.
yeah.
Or I do dailies for Blue Archive.
You're doing a good job with those liveries. Awesome stuff,
That-
Chrono.
Warms my heart to hear.
Try to see what all the hubbub is at the moment with this race. No one hurt besides Yomi and Sarah and Arissa. Things seem to have stabilized slightly. And as soon as I say that, Tomomi bumps someone from behind, and that consequently causes Meifei to bump into Tomomi from behind. Luckily, no wing extractions. Just a slight distortion of the front wing. Same for Tomomi. Ketsu already with a win to her name in the West Series this season.
Which may pretty much explain the reason she's here in Worlds right now.
Just trying to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. And there's something out of the ordinary. Oh, good
That's
Lord,
a red card.
Ruby
That's a red card in the
Woodward.
dust, and that's Ruby.
And yet, her car remains totally intact.
Thankfully.
Yep.
Let's lay right inside. And is now on the hunt against Yomi Kinley.
Six laps have elapsed. And we're soon gonna reach the halfway point of this race. Tee, there's a Namco logo in the background.
I mean, this circuit can be plausibly used for Ridge Racer.
Tomorrow is the CorpoCar Season 8 finale, and also the finale of the entire 2025 season for the VTRP. I take a Christmas break, New Year's break, and then and hopefully we'll be able to get back in time to stream the first few rounds of the new phase car season 4. I still got a couple tracks to test, a few tracks to test,
And liveries to make for my end.
yeah, the phase saga liveries. And while there's nothing going on, try to see what's going on with the kicking contest on TV.
Kicking contest, you say?
Yes, someone trying to make a 33-yard field goal for $1 million, actually.
Interesting.
And the suspense is killing me. And, yeah. Will we, have a winner? let's see what happens in the kick. Nope. We don't have a winner. Yeah, just went wide. And everyone in the grandstand saying one more try, one more attempt. That kid right there is being granted such an opportunity. Let's try one more. Let's try again. So yeah, that was a good first attempt. We'll see if second time around is lucky for him. Yeah, just. I'm sorry, I'm just shuffling between multiple screens right now. This time it's for $1.5 million.
As we elapse into 7.5 remaining.
No win for him.
Alas. Getsu.
Yeah.
Reaching lap traffic
so much for that.
now.
So much for that. I think he may have had the leg, but to successfully make the field goal, but not the right angle, and
well,
that's certainly going to put a damper on Texas A&M's chances of winning the playoff first round against Miami. Anyway, hey, there's a race going on, and we're well over 2/3 of the way through, and yeah, I don't see what's going on here.
That update. My laptop has gone completely mute. I don't know if it's my headset or the port. Most likely the headset, since people told me that the port isn't a common point of fail.
Ketsu currently dealing with traffic. Going down to under 6 minutes here. And I don't see anyone going into pit lane. It's just a standard routine road course race that had slight bloopers at the start, but has currently stabilized. Sure, there have been some cars that have gone wide, but nothing worse. We have seen cars just run into each other, but luckily, no car parts extracted. Interestingly enough.
Under 5 minutes. Which would...
Yes.
I would hazard a guess that it's 3 laps worth, or maybe 2.
We'll see how it is. We've seen 138, 137, 136. So yeah, 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah, definitely 2 laps now, with that information.
And, do we have any issues going on with these drivers? No. They're just close choo-choo train racing.
The trolley train?
1, 2, 3, 8, the interval between Ketsu and Yina. Yeah, a little over a second behind her fellow Chroma Shift member. And maybe is 4th, and Mercy Modiste a distant 5th, behind me with Irie just a short bit behind. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow is the finale, as I was saying. Willow Springs, Ontario, and Austin. So the Willow Springs circuit in California, I believe, and then Ontario, also in California, not in Canada. I'm talking about the old Back to the Past Ontario Motor Speedway, which is the Indianapolis of the West, as it totally resembles the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's closely
With the rectangle layout, I guess, and everything.
Yep, as close as you can get to having a race on the Indianapolis Oval for the CorpoCar members, because we're reserving the Indianapolis Oval for IndieCar for May. Yeah, and of course, COTA for the finale, the championship finale.
And last race ever of VTRP.
No. Not last race ever. Last race in 2025 for the VTRP.
Yeah, I meant for this year. My bad there.
I am not graduating.
Yeah.
We're still far from completion and stuff. I mean, we got Formula Hollow going on. We got Phase Car. We got other series. We got V-Proto to worry about. This is the penultimate stream of 2025, and yeah, and tomorrow's the last stream before the break, and I've lost count of things. I think this is the last lap of the race.
Most likely, since we're approaching under 1 minute.
Yeah, basically, Ketsu has dominated this race. Just staying right behind these lapped cars, and you know, just still too far behind to catch up to the race leader. So might as well be 3 first time world winners in 3 races today, as the cars will soon go back into the oval proper for the last time here in this round. And that is gonna be it. And Katsu Soul Scale will be your winner in round 12 on the Motegi road course.
GG to Ketsu.
And a surprise second place finish for Mia Melania. Somehow Yina slowed down towards the end. Mimi Ivory rounds out the podium. So that's third place for Mimi, and then Mia Melania second. And here is your winner, Ketsu Soul Scale of the VLR 2nd Gen. And there are cars in pit lane. That have still yet to finish. So we are going to have to hold it for the last few cars to finish, and then we will consider the points. Ine should be done. Amoria. Likewise. No, she just wants to waste everyone's time here. And Mita also going to get laid. So we're just gonna fast forward and yeah, okay, we are done. Yeah, we'll just quickly go through the points. Let's quickly go through the points, and then wrap up. So Ketsu, Mia, and Mivi, your top three, and I gotta update the medal counts. And right here, Ketsu, where is she? Ketsu, Mia, and Mivi. And the math should look fine. Okay, math does check out. All right, let's quickly take us through the rest of the final results for this race, Chrono.
Alright, so the rest of the top 10, Yena Youngblood for Chroma Shift, Mercy for VLR, Irie and Peachy for Videre, then Bonnie and Alicia for Globy, and Elias and Nono rounding up the top 10 for V for Mirai. And for the rest of the grid, Chokasa Ryogoku, Icy Snowpaws, Terra 404, Serenity Cosmica, Serena Starstruck, Magomo Magomori, Katya Sable, Leia Memoria, Mumu Yumemi, Lumi Yukime, Tomomi Toraya, Dr. Nova, Mei Fei, Meronino, Chika Fujilisa, Stimpack, Plane Hoshikuzu, Ruby Runehart, Amoria, Bito Osita, Rem Kanashibari, Imi Bisu, Yomi Kinley, Kiri Spika, Cyril Seria, and Arisa Nunes in that particular order, with Arisa being the only casualty of this race. Unfortunate.
Also unfortunate, Sarah Luceria failing to score points in all 3 rounds for today. Just motion sickness. Locking the points now, and of course Mita, whose name I keep missing, 1 point for her, and a 1 bonus point for Yena Youngblood. What was a 144-point lead at one point has reduced to 1 point.
I don't know about this. R Factor better stop messing with the madam.
So it's gonna showcase the top 5. So Shibi 313, Mercy Modiste is now second with 312 points. Whoa. Sukasa is third, 309. Mozu, 302. And Miwo Bell, 270. That's your top 5.
At least it's between gen mates. But still though, this is looking very much like the Regis curse.
And amazingly, Taiga, who's on the very bottom of the standings, is exactly 303 points behind Shibi, but I think she's still all but mathematically out of a title contention anyway. Because points and stuff, it's also confusing. Anyway, there is your winner. Congrats to Eiley Viridis, Mirabelle, and Ketchu Soulscale for winning today's races. So what did we learn for today?
I learned that R Factor has still a lot of gremlins.
And also, front slap video games are not as cracked up as they may seem at first. Ask Sarah Luceria about that. Anyway, tomorrow the 2025 CorpoCar finale and the season 8 finale and 2025 VTRP finale. Willow Springs, Ontario, and Austin to determine who will win the Gold Star. Will Shimmy actually show up for the races and have a chance at winning the Gold Star? Or will others, or will any of the others take it all away? Find out tomorrow at the usual time. And you're going to be there, right, Chrono?
Bar dire emergencies, I would be.
Yeah. Thanks again for your commentary, Chrono. Thanks again for your commentary, Chrono.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And thanks again for watching, everyone. And we will see you tomorrow for the 2025 VTRP finale and CorpoCar Season 8 finale. Who will win the Gold Star? We'll find out.
Let's find out.
Soon enough. Yes. Take everyone. I'm going to go and watch some college football playoff games on TV. Take everyone. Have a great Saturday. And Otudag.
Otu Chrono.